So this is a quick video that I just wanted to make talking about my experience as a YouTuber and why I don't really want to do this as a living. I just want to do it as a hobby, and why I kind of shy away from getting too much attention on here. Basically, the problem is this. I've had trolls laugh at me because they're like, oh, she just does everything, doesn't she? She's an actor, she's a model, she's a songwriter, she's a writer, she's an aspiring novelist, she just does everything. And a circus performer, just everything. And, you know, they look at me scornfully, but the truth of the matter is, and I'm not bragging, I do all those things. Maybe it just has something to do with the fact that I'm old, and when you're old, if the more time you've been on this earth, the more time you've had to try different things. And I've tried all these different things. I was a puppeteer, pretty much everything to do with showbiz. The only thing that I've been very much of a failure at in showbiz was dancing, because apparently I might have some sort of learning deficiency or something where I just can't, the movements just, it doesn't. If I'm just dancing to feel good, it's fine. But if I'm trying to learn steps to a new dance, be careful, because you're gonna get stepped on. You're gonna get kicked in the face. I actually kicked somebody in the head during an audition. That was the day I knew that I was not a dancer. But you know, I do all those things. And originally, way back in 2008, 9. I think I started in 2008, but I made this channel in 2009 or 2010. But I had another channel, and then I didn't know how to upload, and I couldn't upload. Anyway, I originally started thinking, well, this is perfect. I can do all of the things that I love to do in one setting, and I don't even have to leave my house. I could just perform all I want. It doesn't work out like that. That's not the way YouTube works. What YouTube basically is it's a bunch of people who don't necessarily have the time to sit and watch an actual TV show, so they want to watch something that's quick and entertaining enough that they can actually stop watching it at any moment. It's like fluff entertainment. They don't actually want to see like a movie on YouTube. They'll just go to the movies, or, you know, get Netflix, or even steal it off of Putlockers or something. But the problem with YouTube is this, and I'm guilty of this myself. The fans want you to do one thing, and one thing only. And they don't want you to do anything else but that one thing. It's like if you made a video with cats, never mind that your next video is gonna be you juggling, or doing contortionism, or talking politics. It doesn't matter. What they want you to do is that one thing. They want to stick you in a box, and that's that. And I just don't have the attention span for that type of stuff. Sometimes I want to sing, sometimes I want to talk about politics, sometimes I don't want to do anything for weeks. You know, it's just, that's the way I am. Although, when I kind of came to terms with the fact that I didn't want to necessarily be committed to YouTube, I found it easier to upload more frequently, because I didn't feel like there was no end goal. I was just doing this for my own social media. You know, I'm not trying to get famous or anything like that. You know, I'm not trying to make this into a career. This is just a way for me to document my thoughts and all the weird things that pop in my head and all the weird things I do. But when I first started YouTube, I felt like I was being typecasted. As being this, there was a YouTube video on this channel, it's still there, called Why Do Girls Kick Guys in the Balls? And this was before I started doing adult themed stuff. This man sends me this email asking, why do girls like to sometimes kick guys in the balls? And at first, I tend to be suspicious a lot. So I didn't trust him. I was like, well, first, of course, this guy's a creeper, because, you know, he's sending emails to all these girls. And I Googled it, and I noticed that all these women, there was all these women making the same video for this dude named T.G. Nugent. And I realized something. I was like, this guy has some sort of fetish where he likes girls talking about this subject. And so I made the video, but I actually made the video calling him out, saying, hi, I know you're doing this. I know what you're doing. And that was like the most popular video I've ever made. I still get messages to this day of guys asking me, why don't you talk about kicking guys in the balls? And I was like, I don't want to talk about kicking guys in the balls. And the video that ended up getting purchased by Break.com was Sexy Bikini Babe Falls on Face. I originally labeled that video as ouch, I fell on my ass, because I was hanging out with my parents. My mom was playing with my new camera, and she just videoed me falling on my ass. Actually, I fell on my shoulder. And I posted it, and my friend, who's a very successful YouTuber, his name's BeanMeister22. I haven't spoken to him in a long time, but I know he's still out there, still making awesome videos. He sends me a message saying, you should change the title so that it's a little bit more, it'll draw more of an audience. Call it Sexy Bikini Babe Falls on Face. That's better than just, ouch, I fell on my face. So I changed that, and then boom, the video got completely popular. I get an email from Break.com. They wanted to purchase the rights to it. They said I could keep it. They sent me a check for $250. They said I could keep it on my channel, but I have to give them credit for it. And I think now with the monetization thing, if that video makes any money, it goes to Break.com. That's not my video. That's their video. And it was funny because I would be watching fail videos, and then boop, there's my video right there, you know? There were also a couple of prank videos that I was involved with, which were kind of fun, that ended up, I you know, ended up seeing myself in other places, you know? So I've been on YouTube a long time, and I kind of got, I guess I would say, you know, without tooting my own horn, I got typecasted as this sexy, cute fetish girl. This was even before I did the adult stuff. And there's this YouTuber, his name is Nuts vs. Guts, and somehow I ended up in a conversation with him through DMs, and he was talking about how he has like this weird fetish thing about, you know, there's some guys that like ball busting, and then there's some girls that like cunt busting or sea busting or whatever, and then there's some guys who like sea busting and some girls who like ball busting, you know, all this other stuff. There's like a whole fetish community out there, and I learned about that, and that also got me a little curious about fetish life and stuff. But really, you know, once I made the TG nudent video, once I made the Sexy Bikini Babe Falls on Face, once I made the paraphilia videos and the sex themed videos, I noticed that everybody kept wanting me to do the same thing. Talk about ball busting, show my body, you know, back then, 30 pounds ago. If you look in the videos, if you look at my old videos, you see how skinny I was. That's my fitness goals. I'm working my way back into it. But, you know, it was just like, that's all they wanted me to do. And I was like, but I want to sing. I want to write. I want to recite poetry. I wanted to do all these other things. No. They didn't care about that. They wanted the angle of the camera to be like this. And they wanted me to talk about, oh my God, so like I kicked this guy in the nuts and he fell down and I was laughing at him. You know, that's what they wanted. And I was just like, I don't want to be put in that box. And then my other friend, my friend BeanMeister, and his friend Leo Kim Video, who actually is like in the 1 million subscriber count, they were doing this thing about promoting Big Macs and how come the Big Mac is, you know, in the old days it was this big and now it's this big and everything. And if you look on my channel, you'll see that video is in my video list. I was promoting that video too. And, you know, it just seemed like a lot of hustle so that I could be put in a creative box. And I just didn't really want to do that, you know? Although I enjoy doing it still, and I enjoy watching other people do it, so now I'm more like, I'm not really going to do anything with this, but I enjoy being in the community. I enjoy giving money. This sounds ridiculous, but I actually enjoy giving money to YouTube channels that I feel are really good, you know? Like, alright, for example, the channels that I've donated to, Mr. Repzion a couple of times because I really like how he always comes off as the voice of reason. I've donated to, who else? Oh, Very Nearly Viral. I didn't give them that much because I didn't get my paycheck yet, but I wanted to give them something to show my appreciation, because I really think their skits are hilarious. You know, I've donated to a lot of channels that I feel are, you know, good ones. And I just enjoy being in the community. But I really don't... It's funny because I've had 2 YouTubers ask me so far, would you like to do a live stream? And I'm like, I don't really want to, because it's just like I don't want to feel committed to YouTube. Like, I want to feel like if I feel like disappearing for 6 months, I'm not letting anyone down. You know? Nobody cares. I can disappear for 6 months, and I don't have to commit myself. Especially when I do a show. I haven't worked since my last show, the Renaissance Festival. I haven't done that. I haven't done any work because I've been focusing on my novel, which is going to be published soon. But if I do a show, if I get cast in a play, I'm not doing no live streams. I'm not doing no videos. I'm like rehearsals. I work, I go to rehearsal, I come home, I eat dinner, I go to bed so I can repeat. You know, that's my life when I'm doing shows. Or if I, heaven forbid, if I do reach my fitness goals and I want to get back into modeling, of course I'm not going to do the stuff I used to do when I was young. Now I'm just going to do like artsy stuff, artsy hipster gallery crap. You know, I just have so many projects and I don't really want to be boxed in. So, you know, YouTubers that ask me to collab, unless it's a project that's like fun, like if anybody wants to sing a duet with me, I am totally game for that. Because something about singing, it just like clears all the chakras, you know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel fantastic. And if I sing in harmony with somebody else, it's like, feels so good. I will do that. So anybody want to say, you hear me, girls? I know some of my fans, my fans, not my fans. I don't have any fans. I have friends. Some of my friends out there, I'm talking about you, Celeste, have a beautiful voice. And if you ever want to sing together, maybe we could do, I don't know, maybe we could do a live stream or something, and just like you pick a song and I'll harmonize with you or something. It'd just be fun. You know, I just love music. I love singing and stuff like that. That's it. But I'm not looking to really go anywhere with this. And when my videos do get popular, it kind of freaks me out, and I tend to pull away a little bit. So, yeah. So that's it. That's why I don't really want a YouTube career. Why I don't, you know, I mean, I do it for my own pleasure. But then when other people start enjoying it, and this is so selfish of me, but when other people start enjoying it, I kind of get annoyed. Because I'm like, okay, this isn't about you, it's about me. You know, when other people are like, hey, can you hopscotch for us? I'm like, if I feel like it. You know? I had one girl, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, she's my friend. And I was watching her live stream, and she plays Minecraft, and I can't play that stuff because I suck at video games. But I think Sarah was it. Sarah said something along the lines of like, hey, why don't you wear costumes for the era that you're singing? And I thought, that's great. That's also work. I'm sorry, but I'm a very lazy person. I'm not. I mean, I got lipstick. You better be grateful that I got lipstick on today. Okay. Because I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? But I mean, like, that's a great idea. And if I was smart and I wanted to make some money, I would follow her advice. But I'm not smart, and I'm lazy, and I don't. I mean, I want to make. Okay, now I'm being dishonest. If I could make money, I would do it. But that's is it shyness? Maybe I'm a little shy. I don't know. It's like whenever somebody has a great idea for me, I'm like, you're gonna put me on the map. Ah! You know, it's like this weird. It's a weird thing. Yeah, you see this double chin? Fuck you, it's going away. It's going. I'm gonna go back to having my skinny little face. Look. This is my skinny little face. Anyway. Yeah, so this video is me rambling. Because I can. And I don't care if none of y'all want to see it or not. So, yeah, that's it about YouTube. Like, if I really put my mind to it, I have a lot of knowledge about YouTube. I have a lot of knowledge about how to get ahead, and I learned it from more experienced YouTubers who are very intelligent, and they kind of took me under their wing in the very beginning of my YouTube channel. And I just decided it's not for me. So, I mean, it is for me for fun, but it's not for me for a job. Because I think the job, turning it into a job will take the fun out of it for me. And I like to have fun. Okay, anyway, now I'm getting stupid, so I'm gonna go be stupid off camera. Bye.